Hey, welcome back. We're in week number 5. We're talking about how to become a better Gmail user and be more efficient and organized when you're using your Gmail. And one thing that will help with that is keeping things in folders or labels. And there's an article that I provided you with in this week's lesson that talks about the difference. But basically, labels are thought to be a bit better because you can have more than one conversation in a label, you can save it in several locations, and it's easier to search. Whereas with a folder, once you have in that folder, you're not going to have it in your inbox, for example. So you can't do folder-specific searches. However, I'm going to show you both and let you decide what works for you. So just to let you know, I made email accounts, like dummy email accounts, starting with like teacher1@charlestoncatholic.org. That will be me. And then I'll assign people other emails so that when I'm recording this, it's not going to show any personal information. And it'll help to protect identity and that kind of thing. So let me go here to that account. I already logged in. You can see this is just like a few generic emails. But to make my point here, if you want to do labels, okay, let's say these 3 I want labeled as Gmail. I can select those. I can click this label, and I can create a new label and call it Gmail, and click create. And you'll see over here now this is a Gmail label. Let's say I wanted to change that. I could label it as let's say fun. Create a new one, create. And now notice they have 2. So they're under fun and Gmail. I could uncheck one and now it's just under Gmail. Okay? So those are labels. There can be multiple ones. However, if I did not want it in my inbox, I just want it in a folder, I can say move to, see how Gmail is here? And now I don't have anything in my inbox, and it just went to this folder now. So folder removes the label and just puts it here. Okay, so it just depends on what you want to do. But that's the basics between the difference between a label and a folder. Okay, now let's go to this, and let's say we want to remove this. I can select them, and I can remove that. Or actually, maybe what I'll do is label it as Gmail, and you'll see that. Let's move to the inbox, excuse me. That'll take off the label, and it'll be back in the inbox, and it'll be labeled as Gmail. Okay, so let's say that we're at this point. Now, so far I've told you about the difference between labels and folders. There's also starring and marking as important. I guess I don't have enough emails here to be marking as important, but you'll see that this is starred. If I star it, it's going to now show up here under the starred emails. So that's something else that you can do as well. So that is basically it. We talked about making labels and having them be in folders or not, or just labels. You can see a couple of examples there. Again, we can make a third one if we wanted to. We could click on this, and if you choose one, you can label it again. So if you wanted one more label, such as school or something, you'll see that email has 2. So I've made a few labels, and what I'd like you to do is take a screenshot of it to show me that you understood that. You can just go to Snipping Tool, and again, you just will click New and screenshot it, and you can save this and then put it in our Submit forum to show me evidence that you understood what to do. So again, you just go here. You're going to say, for example, this could be labels, and then you'll just submit that photo. And then there's also a discussion in week 5 about what you think is better: labels, folders, starring. What's your preference? And do you think it's going to help you organize things? So please participate there too. Okay, we're going to do another video next with the difference between blind carbon copy and carbon copy. And then we're going to do one last video this lesson with making a group and being able to email out a group. Okay, so we'll see you there. Thanks.